have now lost 5 of their last 7 ball games. The JV contest just completed, and that ball game won by Marshfield 55-49. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids tonight. Wisconsin Valley Conference boys basketball at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. And more of our pregame report coming up in just a moment. Valley Conference boys basketball at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. The Wisconsin Valley Conference boys basketball standings heading into this ball game this evening. Marshfield alone in first place at 7-0. Stevens Point second at 5-2. DC Everest third at 5-3. Merrill and Wausau East share fourth place at 3-5. Wausau West sixth at 2-6. Wisconsin Rapids 7th at 1-5. This game between Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids, the 245th game between these two teams. This series dates back to 1903. Marshfield has won 86 previous games. Rapids has won 157. There also was one tie in this series. Marshfield won earlier this year, 71-47. Also swept the 2 games a year ago, so the Tigers have a 3-game win streak on Wisconsin Rapids. In fact, if you go back to the 2011-2012 season, Marshfield is 18-5 the last 11 seasons against Wisconsin Rapids. Tomorrow evening here on WOSQ, Wisconsin Badger women's basketball as the Badgers face Ohio State at the Kohl Center in Madison. Our broadcast of that game gets underway tomorrow at 6:10, right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids and Wisconsin Valley Conference boys basketball tonight at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. We'll return to chat with Tiger basketball coach Chris Fisher as our pregame report continues following these messages. with us. Marshfield facing Wisconsin Rapids tonight in Wisconsin Valley Conference action. Coach, another win for your ball club on Friday. Very solid performance against DC Everest. Tell us about your thoughts about that game on Friday night.
The first thing that jumps out to me is, especially watching the film back, was the slow start that we came out in. Got down 7-0 right off the bat, and there was some indecision on our part, both offensively and defensively. Offensively, and not recognizing what they wanted to do against us defensively, and on our defensive side, we were unsure of how to guard their initial ball screening actions. So we've got to do a better job as a coaching staff to get our guys prepared and ready to go. But after that 7-0 start, I thought our defensive energy was maybe the best it's been all year. We were really locked in on the defensive end, and to hold the DC Everest team that's very good offensively, a team that scores in the 70s and 80s at times, to hold them to 42 total points was a pretty solid defensive effort on our part.
Speaking of defense, Coach, I know a lot is made about how you would defend Marcus Hall, and he got his points and less than his average, so you held him pretty well. But their other top scorer, Cohen Preby, averaging 14, 15 a game, held him to 3. And a lot of that, I thought, from the efforts of Brooks Henson. Can you talk about Brooks defensively, what he did for you to hold Preby down the way he did?
Yeah, Brooks was really locked in on the defensive end Friday night. Cohen Preby is a very, very talented shooter, and he's a high-volume shooter. He was averaging anywhere from 8 to 9, maybe even 10 three-point attempts per game, and he was shooting it at a high percentage, 43, 44%, and when you have that type of shooter, you really got to do a good job of chasing him around screens and pushing him off the three-point line and getting him to put the ball on the floor instead of the catch and shoot. So I was proud of Brooks at how he defended him.
Coach, back in the old days, we talked during a ball game like that about how many steak dinners Owen Hansen owed to his teammates for the assists he got on the baskets he made on Friday night. Tell us about the job the Tigers did passing, especially passing to Owen on Friday night.
Instead of steak dinners, we talk about cases and 12 packs of Mountain Dew. So you're right there. Owen is a very instinctive offensive player. He does a great job of moving without the ball. He's got a very, very good knack of understanding when his defender maybe turns his back or is focused on the ball. He's got a really good, keen, sharp eye of when to cut, how to cut, where to cut. And he made a lot of those. And, of course, Landon Lee and Brooks and Luke did a great job of penetrating around their guy and creating help and finding Owen, in that dunker spot or on the block. Owen's been doing that for us all year. And, he's been a real asset for us.
We talk with coaches about teaching fundamentals like how to shoot the ball, how to dribble the ball, how to play defense. Is there a lot of effort on a coaching staff's part in teaching players how to pass the ball?
We do. Yeah, we do emphasize passing. It's one of what we consider to be the basic fundamentals of basketball. Catching, passing, dribbling, shooting, footwork. Those 5 things we talk about on a daily basis, and we always want our pass to be on time and on target. Sometimes that pass needs to be a little bit awkward. Sometimes it's an offhanded pass, a left-handed pass, a bounce pass, a chest pass. We work on all of that, and we're starting to see some reap the benefits of doing that in practice.
Rapids tonight. Tell us about this matchup this evening.
Coach Witter, being a Hall of Fame coach, and has won a lot of conference championships and has won a lot of games over his years as a coach.
the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids meeting in this Wisconsin Valley Conference contest this evening. Here are the starting lineups for this ball game tonight. For Wisconsin Rapids, Sean Reynes, 6'1" sophomore, averaging 11.2 points per game. Evan Matthews, 6' senior, averaging 15 points per game. Chase Fox, 6' senior, averaging 6.9. Caleb Lemieux, 5'8" senior, averaging 5.6. Cade Youngworth, 6'4" senior, averaging 15.5 points per game. The Raiders are coached by Dan Witter, now in his 24th season as Wisconsin Rapids head coach. His record 262 wins, 277 losses. Also spent a number of years successfully as the head coach at Wausau Newman High School. Coach Witter assisted by Zach Pekka and Evan Platz. The Raiders are 6-10 overall, 1-5 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. The starters for the Marshfield Tigers: Luke Lemoyne, 6'5" senior, averaging 13.5 points per game. Braxton Kurth, 5'11" senior, averaging 6.2. Bennett Lang, 5'10" senior, averaging 0.9 points per game. Brooks Hinson, 6'1" sophomore, averaging 16.6. And Owen Hansen, 6'4" senior, averaging 10.6 points per game. Tigers coached by Chris Fisher in his third season as head coach. His record 34 wins, 27 losses. Assisted by Brian Fravert and Jake Shepler. The Tigers are 13-4 overall, 7-0 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Opening tip goes to Wisconsin Rapids. Immediately a three-point attempt is missed from the wing by Evan Matthews and rebounded by Brooks Hinson. Tigers break to front court to our right. Lemoyne out top hits Bennett Lang. Kurth on the far side, man-to-man defense by Rapids. Hansen skips it back near side Lemoyne. Luke baseline, stopped on the low block by Youngworth, comes back outside to Hinson. Brooks holds on the far sideline, back out top Lemoyne once again. Again, man-to-man defense by Rapids. Hinson far sideline, picked up by Reynes. Lemoyne comes back near side, hits Bennett Lang outside the arc. Hands back to Kurth. Lots of outside passing here by Marshfield, looking for a good shot. Far side, Hinson to the baseline, gets inside, goes up for a shot, and gets fouled on his attempt. Wasn't sure if he was going to shoot the ball or pass off. He wound up passing the ball off. And drew a foul on Cade Youngworth. First foul on Youngworth and the first team foul. Tigers are inbounding, baseline front court. Underneath Lemoyne on the low block, leans in, one-hander up and in. Luke Lemoyne for two, and Marshfield leads early, 2-0. Tigers with backcourt pressure. Pass ahead to Reynes, who'll come across the timeline. Near side to Lemieux, he can't penetrate, holds on the wing. Now at the dotted line, leans in without the shot. Comes back outside, hands back to Matthews. And the Raiders reset, front court left. Matthews back on the near side, hits Chase Fox. Fox holds outside the arc, picked up by Hansen. Top of the circle, Reynes drives, cut off. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Matthews top of the circle, the far side, goes baseline and lays it in. Matthews around the defense for two, and we're tied at 2. Marshfield on the attack. Far side, Braxton Kurth holds outside the arc. They'll back it out. Bennett Lang on the far wing. Passes from Hansen inside to Lemoyne. Turnaround jumper by Luke, off and no good, but rebounded by Kurth on the weak side. Lemoyne gets it back on the far sideline, shoots a three, it rims out of there, kept alive by Lang and knocked it out of bounds, and last hit by a Rapids defender. Tigers retain possession, they'll inbound baseline front court. Braxton Kurth will toss it in. Hinson far wing. Back out top to Lang, comes back near side Lemoyne. Kurth in the near corner. Holds along the baseline, now Lang near side, back out top Lemoyne, top of the key. Youngworth out to play him, back on the near side to Lang, he'll attack, cut off. Lemoyne going down the lane, spins at the dotted line, comes back out to Kurth. Tight man-to-man defense here by Rapids. Hinson out top, he'll launch a three-pointer, off the rim and out. and pulled in weak side by Evan Matthews. Rapids looking for their first lead. Fox on the near side. Youngworth at the high post, turned away, back near side to Reynes. Can't attack. Goes the foul line, turned away there. Matthews, top of the circle, fakes the three, gives to Youngworth. He'll back in on Lemoyne. Spin on the low block, go up off the glass, and it rolls out of there. Follows, gets his own rebound, lays it in, and fouled on the play. Cade Youngworth on the follow for two. Basket is good. And a Tiger foul here. Foul is called on Bennett Lang, his first foul, first team foul. Youngworth foul line left, shooting 65% on the line this year, attempting a three-point play. Shot is away and good. And Rapids grabs a 5-2 lead. Marshfield has the ball. Hinson crossing the timeline on the near wing. Lemoyne top of the circle. He'll drive on Youngworth, pull up at the foul line, come back out to Hinson. Baseline Lang, three-pointer by Bennett on the way, off the rim, no good. Youngworth there for the rebound. Hanson tries to tie him up and does so. Owen Hanson gets a hand on the basketball, forcing a tie ball. Possession goes back to Marshfield. 14:48 left first half. Marshfield trailing 5-2. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Kurth will look. Inside, Lemoyne on the cut to the basket for the lay-in. Nicely done on that inbound pass. Kurth to Lemoyne. Tigers back to within one, applying pressure. Matthews comes to front court, passing downstairs to Lemieux back in the corner. Youngworth for three on the way and missed. Ball tipped around and claimed by Owen Hanson. Marshfield looking to regain the lead here. Hinson on the near wing. Holds outside the arc. Penetrates down the lane, cut off. Baseline, Kurth can't take the three. He'll drive. Back to Hinson in the corner, stopped there by Reynes. Lemoyne on the far wing. Youngworth out to play him. Top of the circle, Lang comes near side to Kurth. Down low, Hanson turns, facing the basket. He backs in, kicks back out to Kurth. Braxton drives, leans in, comes back out once again. Baseline to Lemoyne. Youngworth here to play him once again. Kurth holds on the far side, gets a screen from Lemoyne, goes baseline, turned away down low by Lemieux, puts up a shot, missed it, tipped around, claimed by Hanson. Owen fouled on the play. Each team playing some very good half-court man-to-man defense so far tonight. Rapids foul here. It'll be on Chase Fox. His first second team foul. Marshfield inbounding, baseline front court. Kurth will toss in, baseline to Lemoyne. Stopped in the corner by Youngworth. Shovels back outside again. Lang top of the circle, near side to Kurth. Bounces downstairs, Lemoyne. Turns on Youngworth. Goes baseline. Inside feed to Hanson, who goes up and missed the shot, but was fouled on the play. Hanson cutting down the lane. Got the bounce pass from Lemoyne. Put it up and was fouled by Chase Fox. And that'll be a second foul on Fox. Third team foul. So Rapids making a change here. We'll see Aiden Firk, a 6-foot senior, averaging 3.3 points per game, come in. Owen Hanson shooting foul shots. The first is good. That ties the contest at 5 with 13:37 remaining in the first half. Hanson, 78% on the foul line this year. Second free throw is away and also good. And Marshfield back up by one, applying backcourt pressure again. Lemieux comes in to Reynes up the far sideline, turned away. Back to Lemieux through traffic into front court to the foul line, stop there. Back outside, Youngworth holds top of the key. Now Firk looks in from the near side, hands back to Lemieux. Top of the circle, Matthews on the drive, stopped by Lemoyne at the high post. He'll back it out once again. Matthews still holds, stop, goes far side Lemieux, three-pointer away and off the rim and out, and Lemoyne goes over Youngworth for the rebound. Marshfield to front court, Hanson pushes near side to Kurth. Back out top, Hinson, far side Lemoyne, baseline to Lang. Downstairs, Hanson on the low block, turns on Firk, no shot. Back out to Hinson, he'll penetrate, pump fake, fall away, jump shot, good. 2 for Brooks Hinson. Tigers lead by 3, 12:45 left in the first half. Rapids to front court, Matthews on the far side, drives on Lang, pull up from 10 is on the way and good. Nice move by Evan Matthews for 2. Rapids within 1. Tigers to forecourt, Lemoyne on the far wing. Youngworth out to play him. He'll drive, gets inside, lays up off the glass and missed it. Fight for the rebound. Hanson comes away with it and foul, putting it back out. Hanson with a strong rebound taking the ball away from Aiden Firk. And draws a foul, I think, on Firk. First foul on Firk, fourth team foul. Tigers make a change and bring in Carson Mattis, 5'10 senior, averaging 1.7 points per game. Marshfield inbounding, baseline front court. Kurth looking, comes way outside to Hinson. Near side, Lemoyne with it. Luke holds, top of the circle. Kurth gets it back, far side, Hanson. Owen holds, drives to the dotted line, backs in, leans in, one-hander up, and knocked out of the plate. A foul called on Rapids again. And that should be on Youngworth. And that's 2 fouls on Youngworth, a guy that Rapids can't afford to lose. Fifth team foul. Owen Hanson back on the foul line, shooting 2 for Marshfield. His first free throw here is good. 12-10 remaining, first half. Marshfield leads 9-7. Owen had 15 points against Rapids in the first matchup this year. Shooting a second free throw. And the shot is on the way and good. Marshfield again leads by 3. Applying backcourt pressure. Lemieux looking, still looking. Inbound pass stolen by Kurth. Tips it back on the floor. There's a scramble for it in the foul lane area. About 5 guys on the floor. Hanson comes up with it. He's then tied up by Youngworth. Possession will stay with Rapids. Tigers applying a lot of defensive pressure here. Lemieux again will inbound, baseline backcourt. Mattis in front of him. Bounces into Matthews. Comes across the timeline on Brooks Hinson. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Matthews, far side to Reynes. Top of the circle, Firk. Looks back to Lemieux at the foul line, leans in. Turned away by Mattis. Hands back outside Reynes on the arc. Shovels downstairs to Youngworth. Turns on Lemoyne, now backs it out. Top of the circle, Matthews fakes the 3. Now drives on Hinson, spins in the lane, leans in, off-balance shot away, and good. Tough shot for Evan Matthews, his 3rd basket tonight. The Marshfield lead down to 1. Tigers to forecourt. Here's Hanson on the near wing. Starts to penetrate to the foul line, goes inside, off-balance shot, partially blocked, I think, by Firk, goes out of bounds. Marshfield brings in Sam Meverden, 6'3 senior, averaging 1.9 per game. Lemoyne is out. Rapids counters with Aiden Dunn, 5'9 senior, averaging 1.1 point per game. Marshfield inbound, baseline front court. Kurth looking, comes way outside to Hinson. Picked up by Reynes, he'll drive in the lane, lean in, no shot. Back outside Mattis, far side Meverden. Top of the circle, Kurth at the foul line, stop there. He'll back it out once again. Kurth holds for Meverden on the far wing, Firk playing him. Kurth top of the wheel once again. On the cut to Hinson, in the lane, spins, no shot. Baseline Mattis, Carson for 3 on the way, around and out. Rebound chased down by Meverden, but lost it to Matthews. And Rapids back to front court. Matthews baseline to Youngworth. He'll be turned away by Meverden. Looks for some help, comes back outside again to Dunn. Reynes top of the circle. Back outside Youngworth, 3-pointer away and good. Cade Youngworth, a big guy who can shoot the 3. He now has 29 threes this year. And Wisconsin Rapids back up by 2, 10-20 remaining in the first half. Marshfield has the ball, and Hinson just drops the ball out of bounds. Just got a bad hop on a dribble and lost it over the sideline out of bounds. Tigers make a change and bring in Chris Pohl, 6'6 freshman, averaging 5.5 points per game. Owen Hanson will leave, 10-20 remaining in the first half. Rapids on top, 12-10. Rapids quickly to front court. Matthews holds on the near wing. Brings it back out top. Near side, Youngworth with it. Far side, Dunn looks in on Mattis. Matthews top of the circle, 3-pointer on the way, and it rims out of there. And the rebound claimed by Marshfield. Pass comes ahead to Hinson. Brooks goes baseline, turned away, ball slapped loose and stolen by Matthews. Clean steal by Wisconsin Rapids. Reynes back to front court. Matthews top of the circle to the foul line. Pulls up there, leans in, off-balance shot up and in and foul. Well, Evan Matthews having a strong offensive performance here in the first half. 4 baskets for 8. Draws a foul on that play. Luke Lemoyne comes back in for Marshfield for Hinson. Brooks gets that foul for Marshfield. That's his first. Marshfield's second team foul. And Wes Matthews, 76% on the foul line this year. Line left attempting a 3-point play. The shot is in the air and good. So Matthews has 9 points in the game's first 8.5 minutes. And Rapids leads by 5, their biggest lead. Marshfield on the attack. Lemoyne on the far wing, hands back outside to Kurth. Rapids stays man-to-man. Now Lemoyne, baseline to Pole. Holds in the corner. He'll drive, cut off, back outside again. Miverton holds on the near wing. Sam looking on the cut inside to Pole. Let's set up off the glass and in. Pole from Miverton. Tigers back to within 3. Here's Rapids on the attack. Matthews picked up by Miverton, stopped on the foul line. Comes near side to Dunn. He'll hand to Arenas on the near wing. Now Youngworth looks in. Here's an offensive foul. A moving screen away from the ball. On Rapids. Rapids foul here. It's on Aiden Firk. His second foul. 6th team foul. Rapids' first turnover. So on the Rapids side, Fox, Youngworth, and Firk all have 2 fouls in the first 9 minutes. Tigers reset. Kurth at the foul line. Down the lane. Tries to shove a baseline to Miverton, but the ball is kicked away out of bounds by a Rapids defender. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and on ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Halfway through the first half, Marshfield trailing 15-12. Tigers reset in front court to our left. Pole on the far wing, downstairs to Lemoyne. Backs in on Youngworth. Kicks it back outside again. Kurth top of the circle. Lemoyne gets it back on the far wing. Penetrates, leans in, no shot. Miverton on the arc. Swings back to Pole on the far side. He'll drive on Firk. Spins down low, no shot. Back out to Kurth. Penetrates, he stopped. Now leans in, off-balance shot missed. Follows, back up and missed. And pulled in by Rapids, and here's a Marshfield foul. Good effort there by Braxton Kurth, but he gets the foul on the rebound. Braxton's first foul and the 3rd team foul. Chase Fox with his 2 fouls back in for Rapids for Sean Arenas. 8:27 remaining first half. And Rapids leads 15-12. Raiders coming length of the floor. Matthews moves across the 10-second line on Lemoyne. Comes near side to Firk, back outside Matthews. Firk in the corner. He'll penetrate in the lane, lean in, shot blocked by Pole. But I think Chris called on a foul here. First foul on Chris Pole and the 4th Tiger team foul. And Aiden Firk on the foul line to our left. He'll shoot 2. Firk a 50% free throw shooter for the year. First attempt by Firk is no good. 8:13 remaining first half. Wisconsin Rapids leads Marshfield 15-12. Tigers bring Brooks Hinson back in for Braxton Kurth. One more free throw here for Aiden Firk of Rapids. The shot is on the way and good. Raiders lead by 4. No pressure from Wisconsin Rapids. Tigers back in the attack zone. Lemoyne comes across the line. Gets a screen from Miverton. Far side hits Mattis outside the arc. Downstairs to Pole. Back outside Lemoyne at the foul line. Leans in, no shot. Pole back in the corner on the cut to Hinson down low. Back to Pole, the ball thrown by him out of bounds. Tigers' 3rd turnover. Arenas and Lemieux back in for Rapids. And they'll replace Matthews and Dunn. 7:53 left first half. Wisconsin Rapids lead 16-12. Raiders inbounding at 3-quarter court. Fox looking. Comes into Lemieux deep in backcourt, picked up by Mattis. Starts up the far sideline, crosses the timeline to the foul line, turned away there. Back outside Fox, off-balance shot in the lane, no good, and pulled in by Pole. Tigers back on offense, down by 4. Lemoyne out front, near side Pole in the corner. Hands back out to Hinson. Lemoyne far side to Mattis. Downstairs, Hansen turns on the low block. Backing in on Fox. Kicks back to Pohl in the corner. Mattis back out front. Hansen has it once again. Looks inside, nobody there. Lemoyne going down the lane, gets inside. Short jumper up off the rim, no good. Follows, gets it back. Kicks back out Mattis. Three-pointer is away, and it rims and falls in. The fourth three-pointer this year for Carson Mattis comes after the rebound by Luke Lemoyne. And now Marshfield wants a timeout. Excuse me, it's a Rapids timeout.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Want used? Courtesy has over 100 trucks and SUVs in stock. New to Courtesy, a full line of trailers. Yes, trailers! Shop CourtesyAutoandTruck.com or come experience the difference at Courtesy. See you soon.
Rapids inbounding in backcourt. Their lead down to 1. Reyna starts out on Hinson and moves into front court for the Raiders. Near side, Furk outside the arc. Youngworth at the foul line, can't back in, gives to Lemieux for top of the circle 3. It's no good, and the rebound pulled in by Marshfield. Grab by Hinson. Tigers back on offense. Here's Pohl in the near corner. Cut downstairs to Hansen. Spins, goes up off the glass and scores it. Hansen from Pohl, and Marshfield goes back up by 1. 6:30 left in the first half. Backcourt pressure by Marshfield. Reynes harassed in backcourt by Hinson. Crossing the timeline, hands to Fox on the near side. In the corner, Furk with it. Comes back out front again to Reynes. Each team playing man-to-man tonight. Reynes bounces far side to Youngworth. Top of the circle to Fox, down the lane, leans in, off-balance shot missed, and Hansen screens off for the rebound. Tigers back on offense, leading by 1. Hinson on the far wing. Bounces back out top, Lemoyne with it. Far side, Hinson has it back. Starts to drive. Stopped in the lane, back out top, Pohl, top of the circle. Comes to Lemoyne on the near wing. Luke goes far side to Pohl. Baseline 3 is up and in, but no basket. The basket waved off. There's a foul apparently before Pohl released the shot. It's a Rapids foul. It's on Aiden Furk. That's the third foul on Furk and the 7th team foul. Apparently Pohl was fouled by Furk. Hansen fouled by Furk before the shot by Pohl went up. So Owen Hansen on the foul line to our right. He'll get a 1-and-1 from Marshfield. First shot by Owen is good. 5:40 remaining first half. Marshfield leads 18-16. Owen Hansen was 16 against Everest on Friday night. Gets one more foul shot. Fires, and this one up and no good. Kicks out long, and Hansen tracks it down. Tigers reset. Lemoyne, baseline to Hinson, fakes the 3. Drives to the foul line. Bounces back near side to Lemoyne. Pulls up from the wing, 15-footer around and out. And the rebound pulled in by Matthews. It's Rapids ball. Raiders can tie with a basket. Matthews top of the circle. Far side to Fox, gives to Youngworth. Now near side to Lemieux. Reynes back out front. Yes, Matthews, he'll back it out. Picked up by Hinson. Stopped out top, takes a 3-pointer. Offline and hits the wire above the backboard, so it's out of bounds off the shooter. 5:06 remaining first half. Marshfield on top 18-16. Tigers moving into front court to our right. Brooks Hinson with the basketball on the near side. Gets a screen from Hansen. Flips it far side to Lemoyne. Baseline to Mattis. Hansen on the cut inside to Pohl. He's in deep. Spins. Kicks it back out to Hinson. Brooks goes baseline. Turned away by Reynes. Backs in. Lobs it back out to Mattis. Carson down the lane. Lanes in. Off balance shot. Rolls out of there. The rebound to Hansen. Goes back out to Hinson for three. Around it out. And a rebounding foul coming, I think, on Hansen. Owen over the back on this play. That is the call on Marshfield's Owen Hansen. His first foul. 5th team foul. Owen now, by the way, Owen Hansen, 6 rebounds here in the first half, averaging 2.9 per game. Rapids facing pressure as Matthews comes up the floor on Hinson. Moves in the attack zone for Rapids. Flips it on the far side and hits Fox. Youngworth at the high post. Backs in on Pohl. Kicks back outside to Reynes, top of the circle. Here's Lemieux on the near side, goes baseline, stopped by Mattis. Back to Youngworth outside, defensed by the freshman Pohl. Youngworth still holds outside the arc. Stopped on the foul line. Lemieux comes back near side, Reynes once again. Rapids can't get the ball inside here. Matthews at the foul line, he'll back it out. Picked up by Hinson, starts to drive in the lane, leans in, no shot. Back out Youngworth, a long three, rims and falls out, and Lemoyne pulls in the rebound for Marshfield. Good defensive stand there by Marshfield. Hinson back to front court, 3:45 in the period. Here's Hansen, baseline. Lobs out top to Mattis, far side hits Hinson, baseline Lemoyne. Hinson out top, he'll drive in the lane, pump fakes, goes up off the glass and scores it. Brooks Hinson for 2. Tigers up by 4. This is actually Marshfield's biggest lead. It's Rapids back on the attack. Fox crossing the timeline on Hansen. Youngworth on the far side, back out top Reynes. He'll lob up a three-point try. It's no good. Ball into corner, tracked down by Pohl. Quick front court pass, Lemoyne on the far side. Picked up by Youngworth. Pohl has it back on the far wing. Hinson top of the circle. Baseline Mattis holds in the corner. Carson comes back out again to Hinson. Now Lemoyne in the near corner. He'll lob it inside, Pohl down low, goes up off the glass and scores. Nice to be 6'6" as Lemoyne can just throw the ball over the top of 2 defenders to the 6'6" Pohl who got the basket. Marshfield up by 6, Marshfield's biggest lead. 2:35 in the period. Raiders back on the attack. Matthews out front, picked up by Hinson. Far side hits Fox. They swing near side again. Matthews has a backdoor cut to Fox. Can't get the shot off. Comes to Lemieux at the foul line. He's turned away. Now Youngworth down the lane, leans in, gets bumped. Missed the shot, but was bumped by a Marshfield defender. We'll have a Tiger foul here. That might be on Hansen also. No, it's on Mattis. It was number 23, not 32. First on Mattis, 6-team foul. Carson now leaves. And Bennett Lang back in for Marshfield. Rapids inbounding, baseline front court, down by 6. 2:18 left, first half. Inbound pass lob to the timeline. And grabbed there by Dunn. Matthews at the foul line, stopped by Hinson. He'll back it out. Matthews still holds top of the circle. Far side to Reynes, outside the arc. Now Dunn out front, gives to Matthews. Can't get down that lane on Hinson. He'll back it out. Dunn on the far side. Hands to Fox, comes back near side. Reynes in the lane, cut off. Down the lane, Youngworth. One-hander goes up. He missed it, tipped in the corner. And tracked down by Dunn, then lost the ball out of bounds, but tipped loose by a Marshfield player. It's Rapids ball. Rapids inbounding. Baseline front court, 1:45 in the period. Matthews lobs far side to Youngworth. Out top again to Reynes. Matthews on the far wing, holds it there. Dunn can't get down the lane, hands back to Youngworth. Tigers playing half-court man-to-man defense. Reynes top of the circle with 90 seconds in the period. Reynes defense by Lemoyne here. He'll drive back on the far side and hands back outside to Youngworth. Near side, here's a three-pointer by Dunn on the way and missed. Lemoyne grabs the rebound for Marshfield. Front court feed to Henson. He'll hand back to Hinson. Lemoyne swings far side again to Bennett Lang. Now Henson open on the near side, drives to the foul line, stop there. Gives to Lemoyne on the near side. He'll go baseline, gets inside, muscles it up and in. Lemoyne driving inside for 2. Tigers lead by 8, final minute of play in the first half. Wisconsin Rapids on the attack. Far side, Dunn has the basketball, back out front to Reynes. Bounces downstairs to Youngworth, he'll turn on Pole. Swing back on the far side, Matthews has it, he goes baseline on Hinson, but can't get inside, he'll back it out once again. Top of the circle, Dunn comes back on the near side. Youngworth top of the key, 30 seconds in the period. Reynes holds on the near side, picked up by Lemoyne. Flings far side to Fox. Rapids might play for 1 here, now 20 seconds in the period. Fox under the center line, picked up by Henson. Clock down to 13 seconds as we close out the first half. Fox top of the circle. Near side Reynes with 8-7. He'll drive in the lane, lean in, off balance one-hander, rolls out, but there was some contact there, a reach in on Luke Lemoyne. First on Luke and the 7th team foul, so Rapids goes into the 1-1. Sean Reynes, 82% on the foul line. Line left, shooting a 1 and bonus for Rapids. First free throw is away and no good, rebounded by Pole. Tiger ball, 3 seconds on the clock. Hinson the front court with 2-1. Far side Lemoyne for 3, it's off the rim, no good, as time expires here to end the first half of basketball. College basketball action tomorrow evening. UW Stevens Point women's basketball team will face Whitewater at Berg Gym in Stevens Point tomorrow. Game time 7 p.m. UW Platteville women featuring Abby.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Marshfield, the right connection for electrical repair.
First Weber has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this spring.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Well, now you can with Fleet Rewards. It's free to sign up and there's no credit card required. Using Fleet Rewards is easy. Earn points every time you shop. Plus, get exclusive member offers, birthday and anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app or create an account at fleetfarm.com/rewards to start earning points today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Now more than ever, it's crucial for your business to be able to ship your products safely and efficiently, both near and far. Purple Mountain Solutions is your local specialist for logistics and supply chain management in both public and private sectors. Bringing years of leadership, excellent attention to detail, and a dedication to the job at hand is what keeps Purple Mountain Solutions the leader in transportation, logistics, supply chain management, and warehousing. Get your products right where they need to be and put your trust in a business you can trust. Purple Mountain Solutions.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Seamless, without holes, faults, or interruption. The shape of transformation. Seamless unites experience with insight. Seamless is CLA. Putting seamless into practice to help you reach unsummited heights. CLA, the seamless experience.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Again, the score at halftime, Marshfield 24, Wisconsin Rapids 16. Back with the second half in just a moment.
High school sports is being brought to
Marshfield by 8 as we start the second half. Tigers have the ball in front court to our left. Ashton Kurth crossing the timeline. Rapids playing half court man-to-man. Lemoyne out front. He'll drive on Youngworth. Kick it back outside. Hinson for 3. Off the rim, no good. And Fox screens off to get the rebound for Rapids. Raiders have the ball in front court to our right. Down by 8. They did lead by 5 in the first half. Matthews near side. Back out top, Lemieux. Far side, a three-pointer on the way by Fox. It's good. Chase Fox with his 14th three of the year for Wisconsin Rapids. And the Raiders back to within 5 early in the second half. Tigers have the ball back. Lemoyne on the near wing. Baseline hits Lang. Can't go downstairs to Hansen. Back out top, Lemoyne. Lang back in the corner. He'll drive the baseline. Stop. Goes into Hansen. Short jumper by Owen is good. Hansen from Lang. Tigers again lead by 7. Wisconsin Rapids on offense. Chase Fox crossing the timeline. Lemieux on the near wing, picked up by Lang. Back outside, Matthews can attack. He'll drive again to the baseline, stopped by Hinson. Lemieux top of the circle at the foul line, stop there, leans in, wild off, balance shot missed, and pulled in by Lemoyne. That's 5 rebounds for Luke. Tigers on the attack, leading by 7. Lang near side to Kurth, picked up by Lemieux. Kurth still holds outside the arc, bounces to Lang, top of the key. Baseline Hinson, downstairs to Hansen. He'll wheel it back outside. Ball stripped loose, though, and stolen by Matthews. Tiger turnover. Clean strip there by the Rapids defense. Raiders to front court. Matthews at the foul line, turned away. Ball slapped loose by Hinson, out of bounds, and last hit by Matthews. Only the second Rapids turnover tonight. You're listening to Wisconsin Valley Conference basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and on ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Tiger ball. Hinson down the lane, stop, foul line jumper up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Lemieux. Marshfield by 7, 15:50 left in regulation time. Rapids to front court. Ball stripped away from Lemieux as he drives the lane, but somebody got his arm. And a Tiger foul here. It might be on Hansen. Second foul on Owen Hansen and the first team foul. Raiders will toss in baseline front court. There's a lob for Youngworth at the high post. Picked up by Lemoyne, hands back outside again to Fox. Throws a baseline, but nobody's there. Matthews had vacated the area, so a Rapids turnover, their third. Marshfield has the ball and a 7-point lead as they come length of the floor. Brooks Hinson with it. Moves across the timeline on Reynes. Far side Lemoyne outside the arc. Hinson gets it back. He'll drive, turned away, pick and roll into Hansen, off the glass and scores it. Nice pick and roll between Hinson and Hansen. Owen now in double figures for the fourth consecutive ball game. He's got 11 tonight. Marshfield up by 9, the Tigers' biggest lead. Wisconsin Rapids on the attack. Reynes out top, harassed by Kurth. Far side, Youngworth outside the arc, gives to Lemieux at the foul line. He'll turn and fire, up and off the rim, no good. Hinson grabs a long rebound for Marshfield. Up ahead to Lang, Bennett stopped, goes far side to Hansen. Owen in the lane, spins, leans in, drops the ball, gets it back, lays it up and in. Nice dexterity by Owen Hansen. He's got 13. Marshfield now up by 11. 14:40 remaining in regulation time. It's Rapids on offense. Pass comes near side to Youngworth. He'll go down the lane, shoot off the glass, no good. Pulled in by Lemoyne once again. Luke rushing to front court. Comes back outside to Kurth, baseline Hansen. Back outside Kurth once again. He'll drive, backdoor feed to Hansen is broken up and stolen away by Matthews. And we have a Rapids timeout here. Wisconsin Rapids wants a timeout with 14.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
You know better when you see it.
Equal housing lender. I bet I know.
All right, 1, 2, 3. But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Fenced-in power stations, utility poles, and towers. Get all the facts about water and electric safety from Marshfield Utilities. Safety is important.
Marshfield now leading by 11, still early second half. This is Marshfield's biggest lead. Rapids ball in backcourt. And Sean Reynes, harassed in backcourt by Braxton Kurth, moves across the timeline. Matthews near the center line. Defense by Hinson, comes to the near side. Back out front, Fox goes to Youngworth. Down low, he'll lean in, short jumper up and in. Youngworth tough to stop on that low block. He's got 8 tonight. Marshfield by 9. Tigers on offense, Lang top of the key. Near side, Hinson has an alley baseline, drives, shot blocked, but he was fouled on the shot. Youngworth is there. That would be 3 on Youngworth if he's the guilty guy. He is not. Foul is on Sean Reynes, his first team foul, but Hinson was shooting, and so he is line left for 2 for Marshfield, shooting 85% on the foul line this year. First shot by Hinson is up and in. 13:47 remaining in the second half. Marshfield on top, 31-21. Second shot for Brooks is up and in. Hinson with 6 tonight. Tigers again lead by 11, applying backcourt pressure. Inbound pass to Matthews, facing a double team in backcourt. Hands back to Fox. He'll come across the 10-second line on the near wing. Pass back out top, knocked down by Kurth. Braxton has a clean steal, drives and lays it in. Clean steal and basket for Braxton Kurth. Marshfield opens up a 13-point lead. Good anticipation by Kurth. Now here's Rapids back down the floor. Youngworth has it stripped loose by Kurth on the low block, but Braxton, I think, reached in on him on that play. And the foul is on Kurth, his second foul, second team foul. Raiders inbounding, baseline front court, down by 13. Pass comes baseline to Firk. Reynes goes back on the far side to Fox. He'll drive, drops the ball, but picked up in the lane by Firk. Off balance one-hander, no good. And the ball chased in the corner, picked up by Youngworth. He'll drive, pass downstairs to Reynes. Kicks it back outside and throws the ball by Fox down the floor out of bounds. Some sloppy play by Rapids on that occasion. And Marshfield gets the ball out of bounds in front court, leading by 13 with 13:05 to play. First, a Rapids change, and Aiden Dunn comes back in for Sean Reynes. Tigers inbounding. Sideline front court. They go to Hinson in backcourt, and Brooks will recross. Stands out top. Far side to Hinson. He'll drive at the foul line. Back to Hinson at the free throw line. He'll drive inside, cut off. Baseline, Kurth drives to the low block. And walk with the ball, passing back outside. A reminder to fans maybe not familiar with the Tiger program. Marshfield has a Hinson and a Hanson on the floor quite often at the same time. Keep that in mind. Owen Hanson and Brooks Hinson. Two different ball players. Rapids resets in front court to our right. Youngworth at the circle. Turned away. Far side Dunn comes back out top to Fox. He'll drive, cut off. Top of the circle. Youngworth for three. Rims and falls out. Kept alive by Rapids. Tipped in the four corner and goes out of bounds off of Hanson. Good job there by Aiden Dunn flying in there to tip that ball back outside. Carson Mattis and Sam Meverden report back in for Marshfield. Kurth and Hanson leave. 12:27 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield leads 34-21. Rapids inbounding, baseline front court. Pass comes to Firk in the far corner, picked up by Meverden. He'll back into the dotted line. Kicks it back outside again. Fox, far side to Matthews. Can't drive on Hinson. Looks back to Fox on the arc, far wing. Defense by Lang, top of the circle, a three-pointer on the way. It rims out by Firk and pulled in by Lemoyne. Marshfield in the attack zone. Lemoyne all the way down the lane, stopped on the foul line, comes back outside again. Meverden on the near wing. Lemoyne far side, holds the ball. Meverden on the near side, baseline hits Hinson. Brooks' backdoor feed is picked up by Lemoyne, who lays it in. That ball was tipped by a couple of Rapids players to Meverden, and then Meverden tipped it to Lemoyne for the basket. Marshfield goes up by 15, Tigers' biggest lead. Rapids harassed in backcourt, but now Matthews crosses the timeline. 11:30 to play. Far side Youngworth, backdoor feed to Firk down low for the lay-in. Firk from Youngworth. Rapids down by 13. Tiger ball, Meverden passing near side to Lang in the near corner. Goes baseline, turned away by Matthews. Mattis goes far side to Lemoyne. Luke holds on the far wing. Mattis top of the circle once again. Meverden has it back. Waits for a cutter. Dribbles himself and kicks it back outside again to Mattis. Hinson far corner. Downstairs. Turns. Double teamed. Forcing the shot. Tipped loose and picked up by Matthews. Rapids to front court. Far side Dunn outside the arc. Can't drive on Mattis. Top of the circle, Fox for three. It rims and falls in. Chase Fox with his second three of this half. Rapids down by 10 with 10:30 remaining. Marshfield to forecourt. Hinson at the far hash mark. Comes near side to Lemoyne. Back outside Mattis. Hits Meverden top of the circle. He'll drive on Firk. Baseline to Hinson. Stop. One-hander goes up and missed and pulled in by Matthews. Wisconsin Rapids looking to cut into that lead once again. Raiders have the ball back. Matthews on the arc. Can't drive on Hinson. Shovels inside to Youngworth. Comes back outside again. A three-pointer on the way and missed by Dunn and pulled in by Lemoyne. Luke back to front court himself to the foul line. Can't get down the lane. Hands to Hinson. Baseline, here's Lang. He'll get inside. Shovel it back inside to Meverden, who drives and missed the lay-in. Gets it back off the glass and in and fouled as well. Basket good by Sam Meverden. His first tonight. And fouled by Aiden Firk. That's 4 fouls on Firk. Second team foul. Reynes comes back in for Rapids, and Matthews will leave. Sam Meverden 1 of 1 on the foul line this season. Attempting a three-point play, foul line left. Sam's shot is away and around and in. Marshfield leads by 13. 9:49 remaining. Inbound pass is loose and stolen by Lemoyne. Tigers have it back. Mefferton on the far wing. Lemoyne top of the circle. He'll drive and he walk with the ball, setting up his move to the basket. 7 Tiger turnovers. 9:40 left in regulation time. Marshfield leads 39-26. Rapids inbounding at three-quarter court, facing heavy Tiger pressure. Pass lobbed up for Reynes. He'll start out on Hinson. Reynes crossing the timeline. Bounces near side to Firk outside the arc. Youngworth at the foul line. Kicks it back outside again. Fox throws right back downstairs to Youngworth. Backs it on Lemoyne. Leans in. Off-balance shot. Partially blocked, but picked up by Youngworth once again. Muscles it back up and missed it. Gets it back again and lays it in. Cade Youngworth now in double figures with 10 tonight. Rapids down by 11 as we approach the halfway mark of the second half. Tigers have it back. Mefferton outside the arc. Near side Lemoyne fakes the three. Now drives on Youngworth. Kicks back outside again to Mattis. Pass far side Mefferton. He'll go baseline. Go underneath. Reverse layup is up off the rim and in. Sam Mefferton now with a career high 5 points tonight. Marshfield by 13. Wisconsin Rapids back to front court. Reynes will cross on Hinson. Far side hits Fox. No shot. Back out top to Dunn. Right back to Firk. Goes baseline. Here's a three-pointer by Fox on the way and good. And Chase Fox, 3 threes for Rapids here in the second half. Keeps Rapids within 10. Marshfield has it back. Lemoyne crossing the timeline on the near wing. Picked up by Youngworth. Standing dribble out top. Far side Hinson. Brooks goes baseline, all underneath, and is found trying a reverse layup. May have been hit by Dunn on that shot attempt. It is on Aiden Dunn, his first foul. Third team foul. Brooks Hinson back on the foul line. And he gets 2 more free throws. Hinson ready. First shot is up and around and in. 8:05 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield leads 42-31. For Marshfield, Pohl comes back in for Lang. One more free throw for Brooks Hinson. And his second shot is up and also good. Marshfield by 12, 8:05 to play, still applying backcourt pressure. Reynes rushing to front court, gets a high dribble, drives, off-balance shot is missed, but he was hit going to the basket. Kind of a wild-looking shot, but there was some Marshfield contact there. Carson Mattis on the foul. Second on Carson. Third team foul. And this is a shooting foul, so Sean Reynes, line right, shooting 2 for Rapids. First free throw by Reynes is around and it falls off. 8:01 remaining. Marshfield on top, 43-31. Reynes in double figures, 4 of Rapids' last 5 games, but scoreless so far tonight. His second free throw here is good, gives him his first point. Tigers by 11. Marshfield in the attack zone, Lemoyne on the near side. Baseline to Pohl. Lemoyne back out front, holds the ball, comes near side to Mefferton. Hands to Hinson, top of the circle. Lemoyne on the far wing, starts to drive for the dotted line, leans in, goes back door to Pohl, but the passing route jumped by Youngworth, who makes an interception. Rapids back to front court. Youngworth at the foul line. Hands to Reynes. He'll drive inside. Kick out baseline. Fox for 3. That one's good again. Chase Fox with 4 threes here in the second half, keeping Rapids in the ball game. Raiders back to within 8 with 7:15 to play. Marshfield comes back to front court. Mefferton outside the arc. Baseline hits Mattis. Now Hinson top of the circle. He'll launch a three-pointer. It's good. Brooks Hinson for three, his 49th of the year. Brooks leads the state Division I shooters in percentage at 52%. Marshfield back up by 11 with 6:50 remaining. It's Rapids on the attack. Fox has it back, top of the circle, gives to Youngworth. He'll take a three and hit it. Cade Youngworth hits his second three of the ball game. And a timeout called on the floor. Rapids wants a timeout, their third, 6:42 remaining in regulation time.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Tigers have the ball. They'll inbound in backcourt and come length to the floor. Luke Lemoyne takes it across the 10-second line for the Tigers. Picked up by Fox out top. Hinson on the near side. Downstairs to Pohl. Backs in on Youngworth. Leans in. Off-balance shot off the glass. No good. Tipped in the corner. Picked up by Hinson. Three-pointer is up and no good. And Youngworth screens off for the rebound. Rapids back on offense. They're back to within 8. 6:15 to play. Lemieux on the far wing. Youngworth at the foul line. Can't drive. Goes back to Renas on the far side. Holds the ball on Lemoyne. Dribbles back out front. Hands to Lemieux. Rapids looking for a good shot. Now Youngworth for three on the way, and this one rims out of there, but tracks down his own rebound, then lost it to Lemoyne. Luke to front court with a 3-on-1. Gives to Hanson, who drives, lays it up and in. Hanson with 15. Lemoyne on the assist. Now Rapids quickly to front court, but Youngworth stopped by Pohl. He'll drive again in the lane, lean in, one-hander up, no good. Pohl rebounds. 5 rebounds for Chris Pohl tonight. Tigers back to front court. Baseline Hinson, ball slapped out of bounds, and last hit by Hinson apparently. Tigers' 9th turnover. Sam Everton reports back in for Marshfield. Chris Pohl is out with 5:34 remaining. Marshfield leading 48-38. Rapids inbounding in backcourt. A lot of pressure here. Pass comes to Matthews. He's slapped as he receives the pass. That call on Hinson. Second foul on Brooks, the 4th team foul. Again, Rapids inbounding, baseline backcourt. Matthews up the near sideline with Hinson. Moves into front court for the Raiders. Swings it on the near side to Fox. Hanson defending him. Lemieux on the arc near side. Baseline, Lee Youngworth kicks back out to Matthews. 3-point try up and in. Evan Matthews for 3. Boy, that's what, 4, 5, 6 threes for Rapids here in the second half. They're back to within 7 with 5:05 remaining. Tigers have it back. Lemoyne, baseline to Hanson. Everton backing in down low, kicks back out to Lemoyne. Luke goes baseline, turned away down low. Off-balance shot up and in. Tough fall-away shot for Luke Lemoyne. Now has 10 points tonight. Tigers by 9, 4:45 remaining. Rapids back on the attack. And we have a Rapids timeout, I think. The official looking at Coach Witter. I believe the official now is saying, I mistook something you said for a timeout. That was my mistake. So no timeout. The official thought Coach Witter called timeout. Apparently he did not. So they'll just inbound, sideline front court. Pass comes into Matthews in backcourt. He'll recross. 4:35 left. Marshfield by 9. Matthews near side on Hinson. Gets a screen out top from Youngworth. Inside to Youngworth at the dotted line. Leans in, kicks it back outside. Nobody's there. Ball was tipped, though, by a Marshfield defender. Out of bounds to Rapids. And the Raiders inbound at quarter court. Inbound pass to Youngworth. Far side of the lane, baseline Matthews, 3-pointer up, and this one's no good. Ball's on the floor, and Lemoyne shovels to Meverton. Marshfield by 9, 4:15 left. Tigers back on the attack. Lemoyne at the circle, turned away by Lemieux. Far side, Hinson down the lane, spins, leans in, one-hander off the glass, no good, tipped outside. And a rebounding foul here, I think, on Marshfield. Let's see what we got here. Yes, it is. Call on Owen Hansen. Third foul on Owen, 15th foul. We understand the Columbus-Owen Withee game is going into overtime, tied at 48. The broadcast of that game underway on AM 1450 and FM 98.7 WDLB. 3:55 remaining. Marshfield by 9. Rapids has the ball back. Matthews top of the circle. Far side, Fox with it. Lobs into Youngworth. Facing a double team. Kicks it back outside. Now again, Youngworth down low. Backs in on Meverden. Turns again. Kicks it back out baseline to Reynes. Can't get a shot off. Some good defense here by Marshfield. Now Youngworth goes far side to Matthews once again. 3:30 remaining. Marshfield by 9. Matthews on the far wing. Drives on Hinson. Spins in the lane. Kicks it back out again. Youngworth to the baseline, turned away. Back to Matthews for a three-point try. Off the rim, no good. Kept alive by Henson, but tipped to Lemieux. Rapids has it back. Matthews on the far wing. Baseline, Youngworth. Three-pointer is up and no good. And Hinson tracks down a long rebound. His 5th rebound tonight. Meverden put a hand in the face of Youngworth on that shot attempt. 3 minutes to play. Tigers by 9. Marshfield ball. Hanson on the far wing. Lemoyne back out top. He'll drive inside on Youngworth. Ball stripped loose and goes out of bounds. Last hit by a Rapids player. 2:50 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield has the lead, 50-41. Rapids wants Aiden Firk back in the ball game with his 4 fouls. He'll come in for Caleb Lemieux. Gives the Raiders ball club a bit more physical strength. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Up by 9, 2:50 left. Mattis looking to throw in. Far side, Hinson on the sideline. Swings near side to Meverden. Baseline, Lemoyne. Drives on Youngworth, stopped down low. Kicks it back out. Short jumper, no good. Rebound by Youngworth. With 2:35 left, Rapids down by 9, back on offense. Far side, Matthews can't drive, gives to Youngworth. Now Reynes on the far wing. Defense by Lemoyne, gets a screen. Goes baseline, gets inside, off-balance shot, up and in. Reynes scores it for Rapids. Raiders down by 7 with 2:15 to play. They've got the Tiger lead in half here in the second half. Marshfield has the ball back. Lemoyne holds on the near wing. He'll back it out on Youngworth. Stands near the side timeline. 2 minutes to play. Marshfield by 7. Mattis on the far wing. Baseline hits Meverden. Lemoyne gets it back. Lou checking the scoreboard. Starts to drive, cut off. Mattis comes near side to Meverden. Into Lemoyne. Ball slapped loose. Stolen by Rapids. A run out for Fox. He'll drive, laid up, and miss it, and knock a man down for a charge. Carson Mattis gets back there for the charge. Foul on Chase Fox. Evan Matthews. First on Matthews, 4th team foul. Owen Hansen reports back in for Marshfield for Sam Meverden. 1:42 remaining. Marshfield leads 50-43. Tigers inbounding in backcourt. Kurth looking. Comes in long to Lemoyne. Hands back to Kurth. Braxton crosses the timeline. Hansen near side, picked up by Firk. 90 seconds to play. Marshfield by 7. Henson near the timeline. And a reach-in foul coming on Matthews. Second foul on Matthews. 5th team foul. And Rapids takes a timeout here. Raiders' 4th timeout. 1:26 remaining in regulation time. Our score is Marshfield 50, Wisconsin Rapids 43.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
1:26 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield will inbound, sideline front court. Rapids has just one timeout remaining, by the way. Kurth inbounds to Lemoyne, below the basket for the lay-in. Great job by Marshfield. Kurth hitting Lemoyne, cutting to the basket. Marshfield back up by 9, 1:19 to play. Wisconsin Rapids in the attack zone. Near side, Youngworth drives on Lemoyne, gets inside. Left-hander is missed. Kurth there for the rebound. Hands to Hinson, harassed in backcourt. And a reach-in foul in backcourt, perhaps on Youngworth. That is the call. 3 fouls on Youngworth. The 6th team foul. Marshfield not yet shooting. Rapids now brings Dunn and Lemieux back in the ball game for Youngworth and Firk. A defensive change. 1:03 remaining. Marshfield leads 52-43. Tiger ball in backcourt. Hinson behind the line, facing a double team. And finally flung down by Reynes. Foul called on Sean Reynes, his 2nd foul. 7th team foul. Brooks Hinson, 4 of 4 on the foul line tonight. Line left. He'll get a 1-and-1. Cade Youngworth reports back in for Rapids for Aiden Dunn. 55 seconds left. Hinson ready. First free throw is good. 12 points for Brooks tonight, giving him 550 for his Tiger career. 55 seconds remaining. Tigers lead 53-43. Bonus shot for Brooks Hinson. He shoots and hits that one as well. Brooks has 13. Tigers lead by 11 in the game's final minute. Rapids back on the attack. Reynes will cross on Kurth. He'll drive down the lane, lean in, scoop shot up and around and in. Acrobatic shot by Sean Reynes. Marshfield by 9, 40 seconds left, and Mattis takes the inbound pass and gets hit in backcourt. Rapids foul coming here. That's on Caleb Lemieux. That's Lemieux's 1st foul. The 8th team foul. Carson Mattis has not attempted a free throw yet this season. About to here. A 1-and-1 for Carson on the foul line to our left. Carson set. And his first free throw is good. 41 seconds remaining in regulation time. Marshfield leads 55-45. One more free throw for Carson Mattis, up and in. Tigers back up by 11 with 40 seconds to play. Rapids comes back on the attack. Out top, Fox gives to Reynes. He'll drive in the lane, lean in, short jumper good for Sean Reynes. Marshfield by 9, 25 seconds left. Hinson grabs the inbound pass up the near sideline. Triple team, ball slapped away. And a foul coming here on Rapids again with 19 seconds remaining. Matthews on the foul, his 3rd. 9th team foul. Brooks Hinson back on the foul line with another 1-and-1. Brooks ready. And his first shot is good. 19 seconds remaining. Marshfield has the lead, 57-47. Second free throw coming for Brooks Hinson. And this shot is up and also good, so Brooks has 15 tonight. Marshfield leads by 11. Wisconsin Rapids to forecourt. Reynes on the near side, down the lane on Kurth, leans in, one-hander off the glass, no good, rebounded by Mattis. 8 seconds left, Marshfield holds the ball. Kurth comes across the timeline, the clock will run down, and the Marshfield Tigers stay unbeaten in the Wisconsin Valley Conference with a win in this ball game this evening. College basketball action tomorrow evening. UW Stevens Point men's basketball team plays at Whitewater, game time 7 p.m. UW Stout men featuring Cooper Diedrich of Athens will play at River Falls tomorrow at 7 p.m. UW Eau Claire men featuring Carter Honke of Marathon will play tomorrow at Oshkosh. And the Marquette men face Villanova at the Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee tomorrow evening at 7:30. Coverage of that game begins at 7 p.m. tomorrow evening on AM 1450 and FM 98.7 WDLB and WDLBAM.com. Our final score this evening, the Marshfield Tigers 58, Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders 47. We'll come back with our postgame report following these messages.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our Broadcaster Club members, including Citizen State Bank of Loyal, community-owned, community-minded. They welcome the opportunity to serve you no matter what life brings. Arts Body Shop, South Central Avenue, Marshfield.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Whether new glass, replace
Here's the winner tonight, knocking off Wisconsin Rapids 58-47. The final scoring in this ball game. First of all, for Wisconsin Rapids, 3 men in double figures tonight, led by Cade Youngworth with 13 points. Youngworth tonight had 5 baskets, 2 were threes. He was 1 of 1 on the foul line. Evan Matthews, 12 points, 5 baskets, 1 was a 3, 1 of 1 on the free throw line. Chase Fox had 4 threes in the second half for 12 points. Sean Reynes, 7 points, 3 baskets, 1 of 3 on the foul line. Aiden Firk, 3 points, a field goal, 1 of 2 on free throws. Caleb Lemieux and Aiden Dunn did not score for Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield also had 3 men in double figures tonight, led by Brooks Hinson with 15 points. Brooks tonight had 3 baskets. 1 was a 3. He was also 8 of 8 on the free throw line. Owen Hansen, 15 points, 5 baskets, 5 of 6 on the foul line. Luke Lemoyne, 6 baskets for 12. Sam Meverden, a career-high 5 points, 2 baskets, 1 of 1 on the free throw line. Carson Mattis, 5 points, a 3-point basket, and 2 of 2 on free throws. Chris Pohl, 2 baskets for 4. Braxton Kurth, a basket for 2. Tigers on the foul line tonight, 16 of 17. Wisconsin Rapids, 4 of 7. Marshfield tonight had 10 turnovers. Wisconsin Rapids, only 5 turnovers in this ball game for Rapids tonight. Tigers on top at halftime, 24-16. Then outscored Rapids in the second half, 34-31. Marshfield's biggest lead was 15 points. Wisconsin Rapids' biggest lead was 5. We had 2 ties at 2 and at 5. And also we had 4 lead changes in the first half of this ball game. Top Marshfield rebounders tonight, Luke Lemoyne with 9. Owen Hansen had 6. Brooks Hinson 5. Chris Pohl had 5. Braxton Kurth with 3. Sam Meverden 2. And Carson Mattis with 1. With 15 points tonight, Brooks Hinson now has 553 points for his Tiger career. And so he moves into 33rd place on Marshfield's career boys basketball scoring list. And tonight, in fact, with his performance, he began the ball game at 538, tied for 35th place with Bernie T-Strake and Randy Fisher. But tonight he passes Bill Reiner and Matt Biederwolf and Bill Bloom. No, just Bill Reiner and Matt Biederwolf. He's now 6 points behind Bill Bloom at 553 in Marshfield's career boys basketball scoring list. Tiger basketball coach Chris Fisher joining us now for some comments on this ball game. Coach, what are your thoughts about what you saw from the Tigers tonight?
We were a little bit uncomfortable all night tonight, and Wisconsin Rapids had a lot to do with that. They brought the energy for sure in the first half, and for most of the game they had the majority of the energy. They were very physical with us. They pushed us out of spots, and push isn't the right word. They got us out of our comfortable spots. They really made it uncomfortable for us. They took away shots in the perimeter. They took away our attacks, which then made it difficult for us when we found ourselves open to pull the trigger and let it fly. So all in all, I'm happy with how we battled at the end there, because Rapids knocked down a couple of shots on us to cut it to single digits, maybe 6-7 points. But Brooks, Carson knocked down some free throws towards the end, and we were able to finish.
Coach, how about some things you did defensively in the first half that negated Rapids' early push in this ball game?
Yeah, they've got 2 pretty talented players in Matthews and Youngworth, and Matthews got it going a little bit early. Had some nice mid-range shot in the middle of the paint. Youngworth has really, really improved his overall game. Back to the basket, facing the basket, knocking down the outside shots. And then, 25 Fox had a pretty good night shooting a basketball, and we didn't do a good job of closing out. I think our closeouts could have been a little bit more urgent. But, credit to them, because they got pretty much whatever they wanted, and we had to battle tonight. It was a good test for us.
Nice job on the foul line, especially in the second half this evening.
Yeah, it was. Certainly a key to the game for us when the ball's not going in for the perimeter as much as we would like it to, and And even around the rim, we had trouble finishing tonight. It was nice to get to the free throw line, especially towards the end there, and knock down some shots.
And got some rebounds in this ballgame as well.
Yeah, we did. I thought our energy on the glass was pretty good. I know we had 6 offensive rebounds in the first half. I don't know what the final total was, but I thought our activity on the glass was a key for us tonight.
Didn't force many turnovers. I only had Rapids for 5 turnovers this evening.
Yeah, that's not surprising. They're very, very solid with the ball, and they're well coached. They're disciplined. They're very patient offensively. They screened well tonight, and we had to do everything we could to keep them out of the paint and to guard them.
But you guys only had 10, which is more, but not a bad number tonight.
Yeah, I and a lot of them were uncharacteristic. Again, that was the type of game it was tonight. We were just uncomfortable pretty much from the opening tip. And when you're uncomfortable, you do things that are a little bit uncharacteristic. But we've got to get better. This game is now going to be on film for other opposing teams to watch, and we've got to prepare a little bit better for that style of basketball.
Okay, Coach, thanks for coming by. We'll see you Friday night.
Thanks, Gene. Roll Tigers.
Marshfield Tiger basketball coach Chris Fisher joining us. Tigers a winner tonight over Wisconsin Rapids by a final score of 58-47. And more of our postgame report from the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in just a moment.